What is up, New Media Tools class? It is Marin here, and this is my reflection review video over the course this month. I'm just going to dive right into it. There's no need for introductions and explanations and all that good stuff. So here we go. How did my attitude and my logic and behaviors influence my projects? Well, as far as week one goes, I dove right into it. Creating those 8 sentences was an excuse for me to, selfish as it sounds, talk about myself, even though that was the assignment. Talk about myself, but tell my story, which is what this is all about anyway. So I had to find a way to tell my story in 8 sentences as far as getting here full sail. I dove right into it. I think I went in with a positive attitude, went in strong week one, had to focus, had to get it done, and I got it done. I feel like I have, this says, I feel like I have received a better grade on a particular assignment if, I don't know how to respond to that. I'm not bragging, but I made a 100. I do feel like, as far as the assignment itself, maybe I could have changed a couple of words, made it sound a little more interesting. I'm not sure, but I got a good grade, so I'm not too worried about it. Going into week 2, doubling up on the sentences, that one, I'm not going to lie, it got me a little bit. I thought I did great with the 8 sentences, and then when we had to go into the 16, I was like, I have to tell the story more. So I tried retelling the story with a little bit more detail. That way it could kind of make sense. I did go in strong. My attitude was positive, but I felt like it was a little weak. Going into week 3, where we had to create visuals and everything for this, that was the interesting part. I don't think I went in strong as far as coming up with great images to go with the words. I don't think I did great at all. And then working with Jeremy White was the all-time most exciting thing for me. Like I said in the assignment, him and I worked together in the previous class, so working together in this class was just as exciting. Creating a commercial with a human connection, what better way to have a human connection than with something like a vehicle, something you're going to get an emotional attachment to. That was the key, and we found the key. In the words of DJ Khaled, we found the key, bless up. And as I started working on my project, I realized I wanted to know more about, I'm not really sure what I wanted to know more about. At the end of it all, I still want to know more about the editing, Final Cut Pro. I feel like I'm not spending enough time getting into it as I should, and boy, I really want to get into that. If I had more time, I would have gotten to know Final Cut Pro a little more. Things have just been a little hectic with moving me, the wife, and the baby into our own place, and transitioning work. I've got a new job, so that's been a little weird, but if I had more time, I would have definitely done more with Final Cut Pro and learned more with Symbaloo as well, trying to get to know that a little more. So one of my classmates got colorful with it, and I have no idea how, and I would love to know how, so I really want to try to learn more into that. What could I have done differently to improve my projects? Spent more time. At the end of the day, that's all it is. If I had more time to spend, projects would look better. Point blank. How does my experience this month inform/support my professional objectives, and how am I going to use them in my career? Well, what I really want to do is be a social media manager, so what I can do with what I'm learning is take the story of a business and grow on it, basically. Start off with this little seed and just plant the seeds and grow them into this big, beautiful garden of words and images that is a story. That's all it comes down to. And you can do that with social media easily. A lot of social media is video anyway, so imagine taking the words you tweet or you put on Facebook, doubling it, just like we did, creating images and then eventually coming out with this project to put on YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, all of that. It's priceless, it's beautiful, and I'm hoping to, use these skills when I'm hired for some great company's social media campaign. Simple as that. I have enjoyed new media tools. It has been one of my favorite courses this month, and I look forward to seeing what's next here for me at Full Sail University. Thank you. I'm out. Everybody say Maureen. Everybody say Maureen. Everybody say Maureen. 'Cause when he's up on the stage.